Hey, y'all fuckers, this is the Aussie Putin Show. This is your host, Aussie Putin, and in today's episode, I'm going to go along and show you some screenshots of some shit that I found on my social media travels today. Let's check out this first one. It looks like President of America here. Check this out. White House whistleblower claims strangers drag him from place to place and make him sign papers and read words on monitors, and he hardly gets any ice cream. Don't forget, folks, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person that walked in. That's what the storm is all about. And society is heading into the storm, that we're all aware of it. Something's going on. The storm is here. Anyway, good news here in Australia to see that the Woolworths CEO is demanded to resign by angry Aussies over Australia Day comment. That is the final straw for many. And now he's gone. That's right, he is now gone. Wokeworths. They're now calling Woolworths Wokeworths because they took all the Australia Day apparel away, but they sure did celebrate the Lunar New Year, but they didn't want the Australians to celebrate Australia Day. So Wokeworths have now got rid of their CEO. Thank fuck for that. Thank you. And next up, we've just got a random screenshot here. This is the time when Jack Nicholson tricked Ray Charles into thinking he was being wanked off by Diana Ross. Good job there, whoever came up with that meme. Thank you. But what is going on in the world with all the died suddenlies lately? Died suddenly never used to be in the headlines. What the fuck is going on, guys? What is going on?
I'm sad about, but it's also kind of hilarious. Is how many people were promoters of the vaccine and then died suddenly? It's crazy how many fucking young people just died in their sleep after they took it. And everybody's like, nothing to see here.
Sudden adult death syndrome.
Yeah. Just died suddenly. You ever go to the died suddenly Instagram page? Like, holy shit. There's so many. And so many people like talking about people who are, you know, anti-Darwin, anti-vaxxers, and then you're dead. Now, if you really want to get cruel, that's Darwinism. Do you not know they lie by now? Are you not aware of the opioid crisis? You're not aware of Vioxx? You're not aware of the various, like, the 25% of all FDA-approved drugs that get pulled? It's 1 out of 4. And you're like,
you're an anti-vaxxer, you're a conspiracy theorist, you fool, Darwin's gonna do his work with you.
You're modifying your genes, you fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You just gonna trust Pfizer? And when you say trust the science, like, I do trust science. The science is not the problem. It's human bullshit that represents the science. It's human bullshit that's using propaganda, and they're using biased studies, and they're lying to you. It's human. It's not science. And then no one says anything about the 40% increase in all-cause mortality that mysteriously arose after they made people get shot up with some experimental shit. Like, that's science. How come you're not talking about that?
Yeah.
How come you don't trust that science? Why is that data such a problem? Because that data implicates that a lot of fucking people are wrong. And a lot of people were giving really bad advice. And a lot of people ignored all the warning signs. They didn't want to be an anti-vaxxer.
Could it be this next thing here? What's this? And here's a screenshot from X. Scientists worry 100% fatal fucking zombie deer disease could evolve to infect humans. Experts express concerns about the spread of chronic wasting disease, or CWD, also known as zombie deer disease, amid fears it might jump the species barrier and infect humans. What the fuck next, guys? What the fuck next? That'll be the next torture event for the human race. Thank you. Have you guys seen what happens when an electric car catches fire, particularly Teslas? Well, all electric cars actually, because of the lithium. The method of putting out the fire in an electric car is let it burn out. Yes, that's right. Let the Tesla guy put a chip in your brain. What could possibly go wrong? And next up, we've got a headline here from the Advertiser on Facebook. The largest study yet into the effects of has made some worrying new revelations. That's right, here on the Aussie fucking Putin Show. The news headlines is coming out. There is some interest in that sort of stuff. There's lots of that in the headlines at the moment. And on the Daily Fail news headlines, we've got Iraq War veteran in his late 30s claims gave him condition that causes full body paralysis, with medical records updated to say after doctors try to blame it on the flu. Another one from Daily Fail here, largest study ever finds shots linked to small increased risk of neurological blood and heart disorders, but they are still extremely rare apparently. And as we go over to Melbourne here, here's a screenshot from 3AW Melbourne. Police increasingly frustrated with crime spree across Melbourne. Thank you. And next up, we've got Anthony Albanese. Did you know that Anthony Albanese is the Australian Prime Minister and he's currently in Perth? Farmers wanted to speak to him, the head of the farmer union or people involved in the farmer group. Anthony Albanese did not want to speak about Australian issues with farming and industry. Instead, he chose to celebrate the Lunar New Year. But he won't celebrate Australia Day. Go figure. I'll just read the screenshot here. This is your corrupt in a sellout prick of a PM. He won't acknowledge Australia Day, but he'll celebrate the Year of the Dragon in Perth. That's right. We are in Australia, guys. We are in the fucking circus. You are in it. We're all in it. If you're offended at any of this video, show me on the doll where this video offended you. Thank you. Check this out. This is from the United States here on X. This is Tim Young. He says, if you're a mass shooter at a Kansas City Chiefs parade, the media protects your identity because you're under 18. But if you're a fan of face paint at a Kansas City Chiefs game, the media tries to ruin your life calling you a racist at 9 years old. That's the young supporter there with half-coloured face, different colour each side. The media will call out that person, but they won't call out the name of the shooter for some reason. We don't get it. Another thing here from British Columbia government quietly approving free fentanyl for minors without requiring any parental consent. How fucked is that? USA subway on the left, and here's a Chinese subway on the right. And I'm not sure if you've seen the recent Tucker Carlson video with the Russian subway there. Clean as anything, but might as well just compare USA to China and just see the difference there. America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. They want the world to be just like America. Now we've got 2008 here, 2021. Joe Biden. What's happened to his left ear, guys? What has happened to his left ear? Why would his ear change? Isn't an ear like a fingerprint? Does it even change over time? Is that even right? Is that the same Joe Biden? Who knows? I'll never know, but you can also do research on this yourself. Look for Joe Biden pictures and you will see that his ears have actually changed. I don't think it's the same Joe Biden, but you can be the judge of that. Thank you. Australian hospital offering gender-affirming care to toddlers as young as 3. That's right, folks. The Australian government has authorised the hospitals to offer gender-affirming care to toddlers as young as 3. Because a 3-year-old knows whether they're a boy or a girl or not. That's right. That's how mad our fucking fucked up country's getting. It's a circus out here in Australia, guys. It's worldwide. It's called woke. It's called going fucking woke. And in saying that, there's that Woolies prick again. There he is. He tried to kill Australia Day with woke policies. Now he's fucking well gone. Goodbye, good riddance, Wankworths, the un-Australian people. CEO Brad Banducci checks out with up to $24 million in his fucking well trolley. Thank you. Don't forget, folks, keep cash alive. Keep cash alive, because without cash when the system goes down, you're not going to have any money to spend, and you're not going to be able to get anything, and you're going to be a slave to the fucking well system like you currently already are, but 10 times worse. Here we go. Canada begins euthanizing vaccine-injured citizens. Get fucked. Thank you. Here's another died suddenly, guys. Robin Windsor, former Strictly Come Dancing professional, dies at 44. Entertainment company pays tribute to performers' impeccable dancing and vibrant spirit. Rest in peace there, sir. Thank you. Next up from Daily Fail, too much exercise can kill you all of a sudden. Studies find 7.5 hours a week of fitness doubles your risk of heart disease. So that's right, folks. Don't exercise. Just sit back and eat junk food. Thank you. Yeah, of course. In USA Today news, nearly $1 billion in Bitcoin disappears after transfer from major US exchange. That's right, almost $1 fucking billion in Bitcoin mysteriously disappears after substantial transfer from major US exchange Coinbase. Thank you. Some laundromat news. This is laundering money when your first laundromat was a resounding success, so you decide to open up a second one. Thank you. Shout out to all the people who understand what's going on in this world. Not everybody does, but there is something going on. But it's cryptic on this platform because censorship is real. This is the Aussie Putin Show. Just want to fucking tell you that the Hang Loose Recluse is also releasing videos of the Aussie Putin Show on the Hang Loose Recluse channel on Rumble. Head on over to Rumble. You'll find the links in the description below, or you can just go to Rumble and search for Hang Loose Recluse and hit subscribe. Just want to let you know that we're going to do some more uncensored stuff on Rumble because YouTube is censored. And the way we're going and the way we're speaking, we're not sure if YouTube's going to keep us on this platform. So please, if you fucking well can, head on over to the Rumble page and subscribe to the Hang Loose Recluse channel for fuck's sake. This is the Aussie fucking Putin Show for the Hang Loose Recluse channel. Thank you. And here's something that Australian politicians should be able to relate to. You can't build yourself out of a housing crisis if you bring in 500,000 migrants a year. What does Australia do? More and more migrants, putting rental prices up and up and up and up and up. Another one from Daily Mail. Now scientists say breathing is bad for the environment. Gases we exhale contribute to 0.1% of the UK's greenhouse gas emissions. For fuck's sake. And we'll end the video here with this one. Look at this. This is, I think it's France. Yes, French farmers putting the manure back to where it belongs. Seeing the politicians speak so much shit, French farmers have stood up in retaliation to say to the politicians, no, we're not going to take your fucking subsidy cuts. We're not going to put up with your emissions controls. We're not going to put up with your garbage to say that we can't produce food for the earth because it's causing fucking a climate change. What is the end goal? Who knows? Is it starve the population? You be the judge of that. Less food means a more compliant population. If the world is scarce on food, you will do as you're told, when you're told. Anyway, this has been another Aussie Putin Show for Hang Loose Recluse Productions. Thank you! If you'd like a voiceover for your project, don't forget to try and get in touch with us. Please hit like and subscribe, and thank you for tuning into the Hang Loose Recluse Show. Thank you! Meanwhile, the world forgets that Joe Biden actually said this prior to the Nord Stream being blown apart.
First question first. If Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
we will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
That's right, folks. Joe Biden is guilty, with no possibility of parole. For life. This has been another Hang Loose Recluse Aussie Putin show. Thank you.